Hi everyone, we're back again on your screen with part 2 of our self-esteem series. So today we want to look at self-esteem and dealing with social media, because I don't know where you are in this part of the world. One way or another, you have a cell phone, you have an app, you may not go on as often, but every now and then you post a photo. You are always looking for a like. You are looking for a comment here and there. You want people to check up on you, see how you're doing, say that you look nice, say that, oh, this person, things are going on well for them. So we just want to bring that home again as a child of God, as a believer, understanding the effects of social media and how we can create a balance. Because I don't think social media is a bad thing, right? I don't think so. What do you think, BRIGHTINA?
Well, absolutely not. I just think, in my mind, I just say social media is a necessary evil, right? Where we do need it, yet we just need to watch so that we're not controlled by it.
But should we play with evil?
Well, that's what I said. It's like a necessary evil where it has that potential to be very dangerous, yet it offers us the opportunity, like what you're doing, to reach millions of people, to reach thousands of people in different places of the world, and to quickly access useful knowledge and information. And so it's useful, and we can always take positives out of it and use it for good things. And however, I think you're right in saying that social media adds another layer of pressure to us as human beings, where because it's, for instance, Instagram is pictures and videos, right? And so you have to look a certain way. It's like a bit of an approval and like based on how you appear, based on how good your picture looks, based on how good that video came out. And so because of that, there's so much pressure to appear a certain way, not just in your everyday life, but also behind a camera. And we just need a balance so that we're not consumed by the negativities that sometimes comes with it, by other people who are miserable themselves and tend to share that misery around by speaking negativity into other people's life, so that we can know who we are and not be so influenced, not seek so much approval from the world out there.
Wow. So just with what BRIGHTINA is saying, social media, just like everything, has its positive aspect and its negative aspect. So it's important that you knowing that it can either lead you to you being consumed by the approval of the followers, the likes, the comments, and also you knowing that regardless of all of that, this is not what makes me who I am. We should be able to shut our phones off, shut our computers off, shut our applications off, and still feel good about ourselves.
I'll have it turned on and still feel good about ourselves. Not feel like we have to be a certain way just because that's what the world is approving right now. Because that will always change. You know what I mean? That will always change.
And I think we mentioned that in our last segment, because standards of things are constantly changing. Nothing is stable. So if you're always gonna go with the flow, then you're like, that's gonna require a lot of effort. So with that being said, we just touched based on that, but most people, all of us on social media, no one would ever get up and put up a photo of themselves. You mentioned Instagram, but barely do people get up and post a picture of something ugly happening in their lives. Let's say I'm broke. I'll take a photo of that aspect of my life. Let's say, I don't feel good today. I don't look beautiful based on how people applaud beauty. And so how do we not easily fall for that? Because there's a statement that people say, like in the social media world, where they say people only post their highlight reel. You know, that's the good stuff that's happening. Be it graduation, be it wedding, be it party. Not to say that that's a bad thing, you know. I mean, that's something that's happening in your life. Definitely, you know, we give God all the glory for that. But that's not all there is to life, you know. The Bible makes us understand that they're like our lives, they're just as with social media and with the standards of things, there are changes. So it is in a person's life. But we are start to think that, you know, that's it. Depending on who's looking at your platform, they'll think, oh, that's it. And now our expectations change. Thinking, oh, this is how things are supposed to be. You know, like with relationships. Couples will post their date nights, their good times, whatever it is. Nobody ever posts the breakup. Nobody ever posts the fights.
Usually we don't want to know either. We don't want to know. But you know, like, I think you make a good point there. And for me, I always look at social media and I say, it's a camera. You project it where you want it to show. It's like a movie. When you're watching a movie, the director of that movie shows you who's the bad guy, who's the good guy. We're not given opportunity to take our own interpretation. No, they will throw it to you. So if a person is shady, they will show you aspects of them being shady, and so you will get the meaning that they're trying to communicate to you. And that's the same with social media. It's a camera. We'll throw it on where we want to show, and that should tell a person that whatever we find on there, we should take with a grain of salt, because everything that's there, it's only what the person is trying to show. You know, even the things that people say is reality TV. We're hearing now that there's a lot of script to it. There's a lot of direction for it to appear a certain way, for it to show a certain drama, you know, for people to be interested in it. And so social media should be taken with a grain of salt. We can't say, like you said, people mostly, like I said, we're only interested in the good part for the most part as well. You don't want to pick up your phone and read all the sad letters that a person is writing. Meanwhile, they could be having a year of just sadness. Yet, that's not what we're interested in. And so we just want to see the good. And we will feed each other that. We will feed each other the illusion that we think we could get in real life, but we don't usually have, right? We can't have a life that's full of, you know, there are no deaths, there are no... People live and they pass away. Yes, those are not the things we want to experience. So social media in a way offers us that lens to show a world that we wish we always had, right? And every one of us who is on it needs to have a balance where we can, you know, say this is the reality stops here, or this is what I will accept, this is what I will take, everything else no more.